and welcome to Wholesome Roots. Today I'm going to tell you my 5 reasons why quail are better than chickens on the homestead. Reason number 1, they're super easy. These quail cages are designed for comfort and ease for both the birds and the bird handlers. They are perfectly constructed so that you don't have to move them every day like I have to do with the chicken tractors, or if you're free ranging, letting them out every day, putting them back in every day. And you hear that? That's a quail crow, and I find it much more pleasing than a rooster crow. Reason number 2, feed. It is much cleaner and neater with quail. They mainly go in the bowl and eat all of it out from inside the bowl. Occasionally some will splash out, but my ducks make quick work of that. And the beauty of it is they don't leave any behind and waste it like chickens do. It's also a much smaller volume of food to feed quail than it is to feed chickens. Those things will keep eating forever and ever sometimes. And they always seem like they're starving. The quail seem content with a small scoop of food every morning. Then there's the cleanup. Being able to consolidate all of the manure in one place, and it's a dry manure. It's not wet and soupy like chicken manure is. So it's very easy to shovel this, add it to your compost, or use it for your garden. Remember, always age and compost your manure before using it in your garden for vegetables. With chickens, you'll end up with poop almost anywhere, especially if they're free range. On your porch, on your sidewalk, in between your toes when you walk barefoot. I'm not a fan of that. But with the quail, it's easy, simple, and ready to be made into compost for my garden. 4th is speed. The speed in which it takes to hatch out the eggs is some of the fastest. They're only 3 weeks to hatch, whereas chickens and ducks and turkey could be much longer, 21 to 28 days for them. But with quail, you have new babies in 3 weeks. Then, when you're in the brooding process of raising these chicks, they are full grown at 6 weeks. You can sex them at 6 weeks old. They begin laying eggs at 6 weeks old. It is the fastest turnaround for meat and eggs than any animal that I know of for homestead use. And at 10 to 12 weeks, they're ready to harvest. Whereas chickens, you have to wait 6 months or more sometimes for the heritage breeds. I find it a much easier circumstances to have these quick turnaround, easy food in our kitchen. So number 5 is the easy one, sustainability. Sustainability is very important to us on our homestead, and quail are a far more superior sustainable resource. They don't waste as much, they don't take as much time out of our day to take care of. They hardly have any work that we need to do outside of feed, water, and gathering the eggs. It makes it quite easy for us to have a sustainable meat source and egg source on our homestead. That right there, that's my bonus reason why quail are better than chickens. Granted, you don't have to have a rooster, but if you're planning on hatching out fertile eggs, having a rooster is a necessity. And the rooster crow for a quail is much more pleasant and soft. That can get on your nerves. So tell me, what are your reasons for keeping quail? How do you find them to be superior to other poultry? And if you haven't started keeping quail, why not? What are you waiting for? I hope that this video gives you some insight and hope and gives you an idea of how easy it is to take care of quail and how sustainable they are for your homestead.